Hey, yo, what's up? It's KLA, Cloud the Wanderer, about to give it to you once again. And, I have a special guest. Her name is Mariana, and she's here to talk about how she got into fitness. So, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you for having me. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Yeah, we met somewhere. We met some at an event, and we just started talking, and yeah, and I noticed you do fitness and stuff. So why don't you tell me and the viewers how you got into fitness?
So I first got into fitness years ago. I think it was seven years ago. And I got into it because I struggled with anorexia. I was very, very thin at the time. I was at my lowest point. I was 90 pounds of weight, and I'm pretty tall. So yeah, that was very, very low. And one day I decided that I want to change. I want to change my body. I want to change my mindset. And I figured the best way for me to do it would be to become a fitness professional, a trainer. So at that point, I started studying to be a trainer, and I also started working at the gym. I first worked front desk because I didn't have any experience with lifting weights. So I worked the front desk, and from that, I transitioned to being a trainer.
Oh, okay, all right. How long did it take you? Was it long time
To become
or
a trainer,
right?
studying itself, I got my first certificate in, I believe I did it in 3 months, so that's pretty quick. But
Oh,
it's
okay.
you can get a certificate, but you still need to keep learning, if that makes sense. Because one thing
Oh,
is
yeah,
to have the knowledge from the book, and the other thing is having an actual person who you're about to train. Because
right.
everybody is different, and people have different posture problems and all kinds of things that you have to fix for them, like help them fix, not fix for them, but you know what I mean. So yeah, it took me, I would say, to become a good trainer, a legit good trainer, I would say 2 years.
Mm, okay. Yeah, I remember I got like a nutrition certificate, and it took me like 8 weeks or something like that. Yeah, so
Yeah, nutrition, I would say, it's not necessarily easier, but I would
right.
say it's a little easier to adjust nutrition for people because you don't have them move in front of you, and you can't really hurt a person with nutrition. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
what could you tell me like what you learned like in terms of like working out or how your body develops?
Of course. So what I've learned, I was learning everything on my own pretty much, right? Because I was so skinny, I had no
Yeah.
muscle. So yeah, I was saying that I've learned everything on my own example, and every movement pattern I had to figure out, as a person who had no experience. It's not like I was naturally gifted or I was doing any sports before. So I had to learn everything the hard way. And honestly, I feel like that helped me a lot because now when I have somebody who is in the situation that I used to be in the past, I feel like I can help them better and I understand them better also.
Oh, okay. Do you could you recall your first client that you trained?
I think I have some videos. I think I might have some videos.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, would you could you tell me like do you like remember like what like how did you help the person?
My first
Yeah,
client was this girl. I remember her. Yeah, I remember her. She came to me because like every girl, she wanted to lose some weight and build some legs. So she was very cute. She was awesome. But she came and originally that's what she wanted. That's what she said she wanted to do. But then we figured out that she also needs to work on her upper body because she had some posture issues and one of her shoulders was lower than the other one. So we had to work on balancing her body in a way that she can, move better and feel better at the end of the day.
Okay, all right. Is she still with you or?
No, that was 7 years ago, and I lived somewhere else. So
Okay,
unfortunately, now she's no longer with me, but she's still working out.
all right. So you lived in New York. I mean, so you lived in New York, or well, not live in New York, but how long you been in New York, if you don't mind me asking?
3 years. Three
Three
years
years. Oh, okay. Where were you after that? I mean, before that?
in London.
Oh, London.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
wait,
I was a trainer over there too. Yeah,
yeah. How was that in London?
it was great. London is amazing. It's a great city. A lot of, I've learned so much as a trainer because I worked for, that was the first place where I worked at a chain gym. So I've learned
Yeah.
a lot on how the gyms work when it comes to trainers and how you have to basically build your business as a trainer from the ground up.
Okay. Did you ever wanted to transition from fitness trainer to bodybuilder?
Yes, yes, for
Oh,
sure.
okay.
I bodybuilding stage is definitely my plan, but I competed before actually. I did one show in bikini,
Yeah.
but yes, yes, I did. But I feel like I prepared better for it, and for the next show, whenever I decide to do it, I want to look better. I want to be better. I just want to be ready for it, fully ready.
Oh, what show was this, if you don't mind me asking?
What show was it?
Yeah.
It was in 2019. It was a local show. It was a
Oh,
local
local
show.
show. Oh,
Nothing crazy.
in England or anything?
It was in Poland, actually.
Poland? Oh, okay, okay. So how was that for you? Doing your first bodybuilding show?
It was great. I love the experience because I feel like having that mindset for bodybuilding helps you in every other area of your life. To be honest with
Yeah.
you, because once you have that discipline for your training, for your eating, for your sleeping, that changes your whole life basically. And I feel like it makes you a better person. So even though I don't actively compete right now, I still live that lifestyle because it just helps me be better.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, we back.
okay.
Yeah. So you was saying your first show in Poland. You enjoyed
Oh,
it?
I
Okay.
loved it. I love the experience. I love the prep. Although it was tough at the end of it, especially that I prepped for my show very quickly because that prepping for the show helped me get over eating disorders, right? So I decided one day, hey, I'm going to do the show. The show was in February, and I started training in May. In May, I started training in May, and the show was in February. So that's not a lot of time to prep for a show, especially when you start from nothing. So that was a very quick prep. I put on a lot of weight.
You had a coach or you
I
just did it by
did.
yourself? Oh,
I
did
did.
you?
I did have a coach. He was great. He's the person who I thank to this day because if it wasn't for him, I would not I would not be where I'm at right now.
Oh,
Because
okay.
he's the person. He was the gym owner. I started working at his gym, and he was the only. I went to multiple gyms and asked them to hire me, even for the front desk, but nobody wanted to hire me. Because of the way I look.
He was a good coach. You don't really
Yeah,
have too
he was
much complaints
amazing.
about him.
Oh no, not no complaints at all. Because he
Oh,
started working with me when nobody else thought I could ever be a bodybuilder. So I thank him to this day because he's the person
yeah.
who basically made me a trainer and made me an athlete. So yeah, no
Yeah, that's
complaints.
cool. That's cool. Well, yeah, I was displaying some pictures a bit. Check it out. So you also a model? When
Yeah.
did you have the courage to want to be a model?
Um, Honestly, I only started modeling a year ago professionally because before that, I
Right.
didn't really believe in myself. I didn't really believe that I could do it. But one day I said, listen, if I don't try, I will never know if I'm made for this or not. And a lot of people started liking working with me. So
Yeah. When did that voice tell you, hey, when did you realize you could do it? At what point?
I started feeling more confident in the gym with the way I look. Also, I started
Right.
feeling. I also got out of a toxic relationship. So
Oh,
after
okay.
that, I said, okay, so now I can do whatever I want. So I might as well, do what I
Yeah.
always wanted to do.
Yeah. Yeah. Look, your pictures look nice.
Thank you.
Like so you had like a this eating order, like what you ate a lot or you didn't want to eat at all?
No, I wasn't eating at all. When I
Oh,
was,
okay.
yeah, I was 16 when it started, and I got out of it when I was 19.
Oh. But did you kind of figure the reason why that occurred or
Um, I'm not like particular.
yeah. Yeah, I was asking like did you ever like the reason for your eating disorder?
So it's interesting actually because when I was younger, that's when I wanted to be a model very badly,
Oh,
and I did one, I did one casting and I didn't get picked for the show or whatever it was. I can't really remember, but they told me that um, well, they didn't give me no feedback, but I thought that was because nobody really gave me feedback on why I didn't get picked. Um, but I told myself that it was because I wasn't skinny enough. So at that point, I started dieting, and that was not healthy at all. And
yeah.
I never should have. I never should have started dieting because I was always a thin person in the first
Um,
place.
you didn't
So
have like no manager or nothing like that telling you, hey, this ain't good, nothing like that.
no, not really, because I was just, that was at the point where I was getting started. So when you get started in modeling, I know that now too, that you just gotta do everything by yourself, you
Oh,
know.
wow. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you got some nice pictures. Like who did your pictures?
Oh, I work with multiple photographers.
Oh, you can name
Yeah,
some. Be nice.
they're all tagged on my Instagram, so I don't
Okay.
mess nobody's name, but they're all
Okay.
great. I love them. I love them.
No, I'm just saying like you don't have to name them all, but maybe like was there like a particular one that was like, wow, he's a good photographer.
Oh yes, my best friend is a photographer actually, and his thing on Instagram is Space Baby.
Mm-hmm.
I also like working with Icon Photography. He's amazing. He does
Yeah.
events, a lot of photography events. Yeah, these
Yeah,
are I
that's
would say
cool.
my two top photographers.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, like wow. It got some nice lighting and stuff. And
Thank
then
you.
you got this biceps. You know how many inches are your arms?
I'm not sure. I'll be honest,
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I like asking that question because I usually see, by some bodybuilders, like measure their arms and stuff, especially the women. You know,
Yeah,
I, I got to think for that. Just asking that question, just poking fun. Yeah, I also like this.
thank you.
Yeah. Like what like as a fitness trainer, like what do you have to improve on?
As a trainer,
Yeah.
I always wanna I always wanna know more
Right.
about human body and chemical processes that occur in it. So because all of that has impact on how your body works. So now I'm focusing more on that, on learning more from the medical side of things.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you never took like a college course or nothing like that. You just took that Pacific course on fitness.
Oh no, I try to get new courses on all the time, but it gets when you do a lot and you train a lot of people, and you have training programs to write and nutrition and all of it. I probably should do more. I'll be honest, but I'm trying. I'm really trying to be up to date on all the certificates and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. What's what would be like the best diet? Well, not diet, but nutrition plan for somebody like me.
Um, Depends what you're trying to do, but I always say the simpler, the better. Because the moment people start overcomplicating stuff, it's when it's when it doesn't work. You have to make it the way it's easy for you to follow. So it has to be something you truly enjoy, and it has to be something that's not too much hassle for you to make. That's what I always tell people. I usually give people
Right.
macros on what they should follow, right? Let's say breakfast,
Hmm.
lunch, dinner. You have to hit those macros, but I'm not going to tell you exactly what to eat because when you do that, I used to do that, but for most people, when you do that, they never follow that, unfortunately. So you gotta be open minded with dieting as well.
Yeah, yeah. And then you got to tell you the truth. Then you got to really have to know what works for me too. But I was just
Yeah.
asking, just to be asking. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, cause but like for you, like how was like your macros? Do you count your proteins and your carbohydrates and your sugar and all that stuff?
Yes, yes, I do. I don't right now. I'm in my growth season, so I don't care that much. Like I care because I still have to be high protein, but I I'm very intuitive what I eat. Like I counted at the beginning of my growth season. I set a certain macros that I'm trying to hit, and I just follow that every day. And that I don't really be thinking about it on a daily basis because I do the same thing every day. If that makes sense for a certain period of time.
Okay, okay. Do you ever have you ever like trained like a bodybuilder, a competitive bodybuilder for a
No,
show?
not yet, but it's in my plan for sure.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've talked to fitness trainers and like slash bodybuilder and and they deal with people that train for a show. Yeah, yeah. I could show like a clip of like I put a reel together, well, a video together, and showing you working out, so you could check it out together. And
Sky opens up to gray, dancing in the rain tonight. Underneath the city lights, raindrops fall like a kiss. Can't get better than this. Raindrops fall like a kiss. Sky opens up to gray. Sky opens, dancing in the rain tonight. Underneath the city lights, raindrops fall like a kiss.
you have like a favorite workout or anything like that?
Yes, I love training my back. Back is my favorite.
Yeah. Yeah, I got little weights at home, and there's once in a while I'll do like some those V-shaped lunges. I started doing that,
Right.
but I don't think I have like like a even to put my leg up there and stuff. So I just do regular lunges and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Like who were those people that you was that was in the video that was in those reels? Like those are your people
Oh
that
no,
they
these
are.
are my friends. No, these are my
Oh,
friends or other creators or other trainers who just wanted to
oh,
collab on the video.
oh, oh, okay. Do you have like a YouTube channel or something
I don't
like to?
know. I mainly post on my Instagram. That's where I share my workouts.
Oh, okay. You don't have no that's the only thing with Instagram. You don't have like. Oh, okay, okay. Do you keep like do you pay attention to the sport of bodybuilding, or you just kind
Yeah,
of like,
yeah.
oh, do you have like a favorite bodybuilder that you admire?
Yes, I do. My favorite is this girl who won bikini division at the Olympia this
Oh,
year,
okay,
Laura Lee.
okay,
I love her. I've
okay.
been a fan of her since 2018.
Uh, you got to forgive me. I didn't see the Olympia like that to that pass. I've been to a couple of shows. I've been to the OCB Big Apple competition, and I went to the New York Pro and stuff. But yeah, like there's people that don't focus. Can you hear me? Like I was saying, yeah, I went to the New York Pro and the OCB competition and stuff. So yeah,
How was
so
that?
it was cool. It was cool. Like I remember I was late. I was late at the New York Pro. I went to I was in time for the men and the women's bikini, and I noticed this phenomenon that when it's time for like the women's bikini, like
Everybody went
majority of
crazy.
people, yeah, they leave. They tend to leave and stuff. They're not that crazy about it.
That's crazy. I would think the opposite.
Yeah, that's not your experience in a bikini.
Oh, that's interesting. I would say that
Yeah,
everybody always wants a bikini.
yeah. Wow. I
Just in the
mean,
same
cause
myself, probably.
because there's a lot of even bodybuilders, women bodybuilders have told me they're not too crazy about bikini.
Hmm.
So yeah, I think because you guys just it's so many of you guys and you guys look pretty and stuff. It's almost like a beauty pageant and stuff.
Right.
Would you want to move up like to like another division like a wellness or figure or anything like that?
Absolutely, yeah. That's my goal, actually. That's why I haven't
Oh,
been competing because I want to build up and do women's physique.
okay, okay. Is there anybody in women's physique that you like?
There's this Canadian bodybuilder, Valerie. I can't remember her last name. Let me
Saying
see.
like Valerie, you don't know the person's last name?
It starts with R, but I cannot
Right, don't
remember. I
sweat
can
it.
send you. I will send you
Don't
the Instagram, her Instagram.
don't sweat it. What do you do like outside of fitness for you?
I study. I study for. I'm trying to get into med school right now.
Oh yeah?
So yeah, I've been studying a lot.
Like what field if you don't mind me asking?
Psychiatry.
Yeah? Why psychiatry?
Psychiatry because I struggled in the past. I struggled with a bunch of stuff myself, as we already spoke about eating disorders, and
Right,
I figured there's not a lot of people who can actually help you out there, or
right,
people want to help you, but they don't know how to. So I decided that I want to be the person who knows how to help people who struggle with those things because dealing with anything that's a mental disorder is a
yeah,
nightmare. I can't
right,
I don't even know how to explain it. So, when if you haven't experienced it yourself, you can't fully understand what people go through. And me as a person who have that experience, I can tell you that it's a complete nightmare and I don't wish that on anybody. That's the reason why I want to be of help.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, yeah. I just asked. I just asked. Yeah, like yeah, that's good. Psychiatry.
Thank you.
Well, well, any plans for like 2025?
Definitely trying to grow and hopefully compete.
Well,
2025, like
hope.
I said. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully, I see you compete. Would you compete in New York or you're not
Oh, for
sure
sure.
where?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Natural bodybuilding or
No, I would just do a regular show.
oh, okay, all right, all right. I'm just asking.
Yeah.
All right, but well, anyway, I appreciate your time and give me an opportunity to talk with you, and we could do it again in the future.
You have been letting us down today.
Yeah, yeah. So where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Like you're in the cafe?
I'm by Union Square.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, I appreciate your time, and thank you for coming.
Of course. Thank you
And
for having me.
yeah. All right. Hope we could do it again in the future.
Of course, definitely.
All right.
Thank you.